Why being so bossy? You're sneezy. That's a lot of sneezing. Oh, it's okay. Yo, okay. Ooh, do you need some attention? Is this a problem? Tell him. Say, I just need attention. I just cry. I just like to cry until he picks me up. You tell them. You say, I just like to make noises. We'll get him.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to take today's video, just be kind of short and sweet with it, because I know especially when I started, I only really wanted to sell shoes and clothing because it's the easiest things to ship. You don't want to deal with shipping other things, kind of more so in a way afraid to pick up other items because you don't know how much it's going to cost to ship. You don't know how to ship them. Today's video is going to be dedicated to the people who are kind of afraid to pick up things, not shoes and clothes. I was that same way, but I don't want to leave any more profit on the table. If I see an item and I think it might be good, I don't want to not pick it up because I don't want to ship it. As we're hanging today, I already got a lot of my shipping done for the day, but as I woke up this morning, we had 4 more orders pop up, so we're gonna ship those up, and 2 of them are a little different shippers. So we sold this guy for $35 plus shipping, and then I sold this projector that you guys saw me pick up. Now, let's go back a whopping, I think 11 days ago to this video. I paid $7 after discount for this. I think it was like a 1980s projector. It sold for $150 shipped. So I charged, I think it was like 90 bucks plus 60 shipping, or you can look at 110 plus 40 shipping. It'll probably cost close to 50 bucks to ship if I were to go priority, but I think I can UPS ground this guy for under $30, so we'll see. But 150 shipped for this guy. This guy was around $50 shipped. I also sold, if you saw my last video, easy to grab right there, just this nice Peter Millar quarter zip vest. Picked it up for $12, sold it, you know, within 4 or 5 days for, I believe, around $33 plus shipping. So this guy also has to go out. We're gonna add that to the pile. And then I believe I also have like a pair of pants that I need to pull as well. But then we'll get into shipping this item and how I'm gonna ship it. Yep, then here's our other item that's shipped out. Funny enough, I actually got it, or that's getting shipped out. I actually got it at this store too. I think I paid like 30 something bucks for 5 items. Well, this guy already sold for 150 and this guy sold for around 40-ish shipped. So I would have definitely got more if it was a women's, but I'm happy to get it out the door fast. So you don't need to see these, but let's grab some boxes for these guys and go over that process. So technically what I could do is just tape this guy up and pop the label right on it. But since both of these are in their original boxes, I don't want to do the buyer like that and put a label on it that could kind of damage the box. I mean, obviously, the boxes are a little rough anyways, but you never know what it could mean to some people. And I have a ton of boxes that are gonna fit these great, so I'm not worried about that. But what I'm gonna do first, because I know boxes are gonna be less than 2 pounds, is I'm gonna weigh these guys on my scale, because it's gonna be a lot easier to weigh this way. And then we'll get their weights, and then we'll find boxes that match. Then I'm gonna add some weight to it, and then we'll ship it out. And here's the big deal, like, I know a lot of people, like, I don't have a scale that's gonna help me weigh super heavy things. So what I do is I first just weigh the item, because it's going to be a lot easier without the box. So just the steamer, the item, is 5 pounds and round up 12 ounces. So 5 pounds, 12 ounces for the steamer. This box is not more than 2 pounds, but what I do is I put it at 2 pounds because I'm rather safe than sorry when it comes to shipping. So I'll put 7 pounds, 12 ounces plus the dimensions when I'm shipping this guy. But let's get them wrapped up in these boxes here, and then we'll go ahead and put all the info into eBay and see how much I'm actually gonna pay to ship these out. Zooming by again. So if you guys saw a couple videos ago, I get a crazy hookup on boxes from my barber. And that's also how that hair be looking fresh every couple days. But Wow, wow, wow. We have so many boxes, so I never stress about that. I actually think this one's gonna be perfect for the power steamer. So this power steamer, I picked this up for $7. It removes like wallpaper and stuff like that. I got 35 plus shipping. It's gonna be 12. I think I charged like between $12 and $15 to ship, and I think I might get away with like 10 bucks or less, but I think it should fit perfectly in this box. So let me prop this guy up here. So let's see what this guy is. So first thing I want to do is just make sure it would fit, and it won't, so we're gonna grab another box. All right, so since that one didn't fix, I'm gonna get in here and pick out 2 boxes. All right, so we settled on 2 boxes, and this is without really giving them a fit test. It's just kind of eyeball. I'm actually thinking the steamer one, I'm gonna lay down sideways on this, but let's go bring them over and see if we found a match. So number 1, I grabbed this one for the steamer thinking that it could lay down nice and flat. Let me put this guy right here so you all can see your boy. But if we're correct, that's perfect. And the best part is that's not gonna move at all. I'm still gonna just put one little coating wrap over it, but that's perfect. So that guy's great right there. Now this one, I did grab, if you can see on the inside, there's a little block layer that's kind of keeping it up, which I think is perfect because this guy is not gonna be as long as the box is. Number 1, awesome, we have a fit. So that's gonna be perfect for that guy. Obviously, also you need to rip all of these off. But since we have our boxes that fit, now we're gonna secure everything. So perfect enough, there was this little bag that was already in this box. So I'm just gonna slide this right in the bag and put it right in, more so in case the box gets wet, just a little extra protection there. Now our steamer is in a bag and in the box. So now all we gotta do is close this guy, tape it up, and measure its dimensions. Now the good news for this projector is that it has all the packing material in the box. So this guy is safe as is. It's not gonna move around much, but the box can move a little bit. There's a little bit of movement there. So all I'm gonna do is pack in here just to make sure that this guy does not move. I might actually move it to the center and then put a little bit on each side, but we don't want this guy moving in the box, and that's just gonna make it safer overall. But since it's already got all of its packing materials and it's gonna stay nice and sturdy in there, we don't need to wrap it or do anything extra like that. I'm just gonna make sure it's not sliding in the box. And funny enough, this guy actually maxed out my scale at 10 pounds, and this maxes at 10 pounds, but barely maxed it. So I'm gonna say it's probably like 10.5 pounds at the most, but I'm gonna put it at 12 plus the box another 2. So I'm gonna put it 14 to 15 pounds. I mean, some people might say it's crazy not to get the exact weight, but with what you have, that's what you have to do. And I still do great on shipping. I charge just plenty. And going UPS ground, you guys are gonna see the different options are gonna be that's kind of why it's okay if you bump an extra pound or 2. If you use different shipping services, you're gonna save a lot of money anyway. So if I put this at like 15 pounds, priority mail, that's probably like 60, 70 bucks to ship. But UPS ground, probably get away with less than $30, $35. And I charge 60 to ship it. So we'll find out all, but I'm gonna package these up real quick. All right, so this is our projector all here. And I actually grabbed the perfect box for it because it said this side up and fragile, and I have it this side. So what I do now is wherever you're gonna put your label, that's where I write the dimensions and the weight. So this guy, like I said, we're gonna put it at 15 pounds, and then I'm gonna label the dimensions here. Same applies for our steamer, 14 by 14 by 10 box, all taped up. So all we gotta do is put our dimensions and weight on here, and then go to eBay and see what they're gonna offer us to ship them out. So I was actually able to weigh the steamer 6 pounds, 12 ounces in the box. So that helped a lot. Saved me about a pound there of having to guess, because I always guess high. So 14 by 14 by 10, and then 6 pounds and 12 ounces. I got our projector. Let's go ahead and measure the dimensions for this guy. And we have 17 by 12 by 14. So 17 by 12 by 14. All right, so I'll make my way over to my awaiting shipment page, which we have these guys ready, but we had those sales this morning. We need to ship out, and we got the steamer right there, the quarter zip, some pants, our projector, and I had another polo sale as well. So projector, we can see in total, we got $149.95. So let's go ahead and ship this guy out and see. I paid $7 for it. I got $150 for it. So let's see how we can ship this guy out. So if we remember, I round way up 15 pounds and then 17 by 12 by 14. So let's go over to eBay now and go 15 pounds. And then we got 17 by 12 by 14. So 17 by 14 by 12. Let's go ahead and update this and see our options. Now, priority mail, they're saying $47.94. Let's go ahead and check UPS ground. And UPS ground for the same thing is only going to charge us $24.99. It's probably extremely glary, sorry. So $150 I got for the item. It cost me $7, and we're shipping it out for $25. So that's over $100 profit on this guy right here. I'm just gonna slab my label right on there, and this one's gonna be all good to go. All you have to do is go to a local UPS store, drop it off. They're just gonna scan it, and then they'll hand you a little receipt. Here's actually from the last time I went, I had 3 UPS ground packages. They just hand you one of these. You just hang on to it for just in case. But there we go. We're just gonna print her out, hide in the addresses, and then I got my Rolo printer. Boom, I'll tear it off and then pop it right on there. So let's check out our second item. Now, we sold this Wagner Power Steamer and we got a total of $50.96. So let's go ahead and purchase our shipping label if we want to remember. It is in a 14 by 14 by 10 box and it weighs 6 pounds and 12 ounces. So we're gonna hop over to eBay and put those dimensions in. 6 pounds and 12 ounces. And it is a 14 by 14 by 10. 14, 14, and 10. So let's update here and see what they're gonna give us. Now, USPS priority mail, they wanna charge $22. Now I'm gonna again check UPS. UPS ground is gonna be $14.63. So we're definitely gonna purchase that label at $14.63. So for this item, I paid $7, we got $50, we shipped it for $15. So 50 minus 22, we're left with $28, pay some fees. We're probably gonna make around $22 to $24 on this item. Was a fast seller, so I'm all good with that. Also finished up my 3 other packages. So we will be going to 2 post offices today, UPS and USPS. But not a big deal. Luckily, I have a FedEx, a UPS, and a USPS all within 2 miles of me, so 15-20 minutes total to hit both stores. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It took something out of it, hopefully, you know. At the end of the day, I don't want you guys passing up money opportunities just because you're afraid to ship it, you don't know how to ship it. So from both me and Mr. Noodle from the Forest Resells compound, we hope you guys enjoyed. We hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And we will see you at the next one.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal.
He's naked. Is he naked?